Welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for today's prompt. It is a fun one. As I mentioned in my last video, all the prompts are going to be totally different. So if you are following along, make sure you do today's prompt. If you are new to this and you're not subscribed, first of all, subscribe to my channel. Make sure you like the video, do all the fun things that help me stay on your page so you can see the newest page and daily prompts. But what we're doing is a 30-day journaling prompt. It's called Under the Open Skies, an idea that you can journal, do whatever if you're like outdoors or you're on a road trip, whatever. It's supposed to be like fun, relaxing. So if it's not fun and relaxing, you're not doing it right. Don't make it too complicated. Don't make it over the top or stressful. Just something that gives you a little outlet every single day. It shouldn't take more than like 15 minutes. If you have all your supplies kind of in a general area, you can just put your page together and then just feel like you've done something for yourself for the day. 30-day journaling prompt series. We're on day 7, and the prompt is things I want to say yes to more. So what is it in your life that you wish you could say yes to and you probably don't, or you're putting on the back burner? Those are the things we're listing today in our book. Things that you want to say yes to more. As a little recap, this is my journal that I'm using, so it doesn't have to be big, fancy, anything. I actually already had this sitting in a closet somewhere. But I just go through. The one I chose is actually just blank pages. Perfect if you're going to be decorating the pages. If you would prefer just to actually make a written list, and you can definitely use one that's lined or the graph paper. Again, whatever floats your boat, whatever makes it easy for you. You probably have notebooks and journals sitting around your house. If you don't go spend a ton of money on it. It's supposed to be, fun to do, quick and easy. So I have my title page on the first page here. And then here's just examples of all the pages I've done so far. You can see that I've drawn on some, I've written actual lists, I've used stickers, I've used washi, different paper. Again, any medium you want to use. If you're into watercolor and the paper allows for that, use watercolor, use paints, use ribbons, use whatever is crafty for you, whatever matches your style. So I'm excited for today's. Let's get started. I am excited for today's, not only for the prompt, because I have a fun idea I want to use to actually decorate my page. I have some old magazines and catalogs that I just keep if I like the branding or the vibes of it, and Free People is a must. I absolutely love Free People. So I keep all of their, I forget if it's quarterly, I think it's quarterly catalogs that they send out. You can also usually pick them up at the Free People stores, but I'm going to do kind of a collage of pictures on the paper. So this was my day 6. So day 7 is going to go on this side. And I'm going to just kind of tear out the papers or the pictures and just make a collage on this for my background. And then I'll put my prompt on top of that. So first of all, I'm going to spend some time and kind of flip through here and see what it is I like. And I might tear some. Let me see. So tearing some like this, I'm not going to need that big, but I like the wood, so I'm going to take some of that. I think she's cute with this jumper. I actually have this jumper in a different color. So we're going to cut her out so I can use her. I do like this as Free Spirited, but her face is kind of in the way, so we're not going to use that one. And then, let me see, the dog is kind of cute. I don't know if you guys can see this. Dog is cute. This one like snow, some white. This must have been like a winter edition. This is beautiful. I love this. I might take her out. Use that. I love the earthiness of this. I'm going to maybe use some of that grass. And see how it's easy. You just kind of rip and pull, and whatever kind of speaks to you, whatever magazine you're using. It also does not have to be Free People. I saw this earlier. I like this kind of ribbon. It's not ribbon, but whatever it is, it's pretty thin. So I'm going to cut this out of her hand. Thank you, ma'am. I'm going to take this from you. Oh, it's probably these. Those are cute, like little scarves or something. Let me see. I might come back to that. I love those pants. I think I'm going to cut out this outfit. I like that outfit too, though. This one I feel like is cute. So we're going to go with this. And again, it's a small page. I really don't need a ton, but I'm going to use, I don't want dressy, so we're going to flip past these pages. I like that. but blue isn't really my, so also if you're gonna do a collage, you can definitely do one that's just kind of like eclectic and all sorts of colors. But if you can tell, all the colors I'm pulling right now are browns, greens, like real earthy tones. I'll say blue is like a sky color, but that's not matching what I'm doing here. So I think what I want to do though is take this because it's kind of like a pinkish, faded enough that it will match some of the colors there. And again, I'm going for more of the earthy look, so I don't want any of the glitter, even though I love a lot of that. Okay, so I've got it quite a bit here, so let me start with this and see what I can come up with. It might be like little pieces. If I want to add the women, I gotta kind of see how I want to add them. So I might do, so this should be cut off here. Maybe hers, she's up here, and then add some of the pieces on top. Kind of like that. Okay, so I need to add her first. She's gonna be on the back side. And I need to see where the page folds, if I like where that's at. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna, again, this is all just real, very, kind of like high school where you had to make a collage in school. So I'm just going to, again, nothing is perfect or perfection. I am a perfectionist usually, but I have learned for journaling, it's more fun if it's kind of like raw and messy. So I'm gonna do that, and then the top here. So what I've been doing is just creasing that paper. I don't know if you can even tell in here, kind of creasing it so I know where to cut it. So I have like a rough edge of what needs to be cut. There. But I do want the edges to not be, at least the top, and the side's already ripped. So I'm gonna rip some more off the top here. I don't like that. Okay, let me tape this down. Then I at least have my first piece. Get my laptop out of the way. I want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, so again, this is going to go along the side. And then that does kind of come off, so I need to actually tear some of this off. Just like that. So it's trash. Okay, so that's kind of like the back, and then I want to add her because I like the outfit, so it doesn't have to be her entire self. This one I think I'm going to cut out, I think. So just kind of rough cutting. I think I want to cut this down some more. I don't want to completely get rid of her shoe, but I don't need all the words on the bottom. I think I'm covering up a lot of that. So you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this grassy area between her legs. That way I can see the picture that I had behind it. Cute, because I like that rug that's behind there as well. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to crease this. I'm going to cut off part of your head. Sorry, lady. And then her arm will also need to be cut off. I'm not actually cutting them. I got to trim down the paper. So there is the paper with the two things on top. I'm going to go and add some more of these little pieces on here and then add my prompt or add my list from today's prompt on top of all the collage. This is basically all I'm going to do to this page. It has the background little collage and then I put day 7. I'm going to go and just put like a piece of blank paper here and put my prompt for today. Day 7 is things I wanted to say yes more to. So I'm going to go and fill that out off screen. But again, if you don't subscribe to my channel, make sure you do so. And I will see you guys in the next video.